Okay, here I am out in my greenhouse, and I've got it all set up. Tomorrow's transplant day. I'll bring all my tomatoes out. There's some of my roses and my oriental garlic chives. They're just sitting here. There's some more of the roses that I germinated. They're just sitting here in the greenhouse, getting ready to be transplanted into gallon pots. Got my heater in here. So setup, same as last year. And what I'm going to be doing is taking the knowledge that I gained last year from the various fertilizers that I used, and I'm going to apply it this year to see how we do. A couple of things that I'm going to be using all through the grow, right start to finish. This here is your general hydroponics. Cali Magic. I don't care if you use Cali Magic, Magic Cal, calcium, and magnesium. Especially if you're growing tomatoes, but if you're growing zucchinis or anything like that, you need to use this to prevent bloom end rot. And that's where the end of your zucchini or the end of your tomatoes starts to rot. So that's a clear indication they're missing calcium. So I'll use the Cali Magic start to finish. So I just filled the water tanks, and they can sit here and warm up all day today, get to natural temperature rather than cold water. And so what I did was I'm going to start with this fertilizer. The first boxes, they're filled with this fertilizer, 10-52-10, plant starter fertilizer. And it's got a bunch of micronutrients in it as well. And the next fill I do will be a high nitrogen. So this one gives them a bit of nitrogen for plant growth, which is great. The 52 number in the middle, it is great for root growth. And later on in the season, that's a number you like to have fairly high for blooms. But it supports blooms, of course, but it also supports your root formation. And then the 10 also supports root formation, but also your stems get stronger and thicker. So that's a good starter. The next one will be high nitrogen to get lots of growth. I might do that for a month and then swap over to a balanced fertilizer. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how things go. And this is another thing that I use all the time, Royal Gold. Now it's fulvic acid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but what it does, it causes the capillaries in your plants to open up so they can suck up more nutrients, more water, and use the light more effectively, because you need three things to grow plants. You need light, you need nutrients, and you need CO2. Well, CO2 we're not going to be able to change. It's just in the greenhouse. Whatever CO2 is in the atmosphere, that's great. So then the other two are the lights, and I'll be adding supplemental lights for the first little while in here, probably the first month, if not 2 months. And so then nutrients. So you want your plants to suck up as much nutrients as possible. You know, bigger, better fruit, more flowers, that sort of thing. So that's it for now on this video. And tomorrow will be a major transplant. I'll bring out my tomatoes. So the next update, I'll discuss more about this year's experiment. Anyways, I hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world, enjoying yourself and enjoying growing plants. Have a good one. Cheers.